Hello, welcome to the shop, home of everything from the strange to the stupendous. Is there anything in particular that you are looking for? Toys? I'm afraid that isn't really my area of expertise. I used to have some around here, but I doubt they'd be the kind of thing you'd be interested in. In any case, I believe they're in a museum now. Well, most of them, at least. Why don't I tell you about them? And then you can decide whether it's the kind of thing you'd want sitting on your shelf at home. Pull up a chair, and I'll tell you of the Edinburgh dolls. The year was 1836, and in the height of summer, a group of boys were hunting rabbits on Arthur's Seat, a large hill in Edinburgh that is rumoured to have been one of the possible locations of King Arthur's Camelot. On their hunt, they came across some thin sheets of slate, and upon moving them aside, revealed a small cave containing something very peculiar. Coffins. However, no ordinary caskets of the dead. The ones they found were only around 4 inches in length. There were 17 in total, stacked in 2 columns of 8, with a single coffin sitting atop the rest. Upon opening the coffins, it was revealed that in each there was a single hand-carved wooden figure. Each of these was adorned in its own unique clothing, and they had all seemingly been custom-made. The Scotsman was the first newspaper to report the discovery, and they claimed that these strange dolls may have a connection to witches that still practice black magic. They followed this trail of thought up some time later when they published a story concerning the dolls and a series of deaths in a local family. Supposedly, a lady from Edinburgh spoke to the paper and said that her father's business was often visited by a strange man who, in 1837, precisely 1 year after the coffins were discovered and removed, came in holding a piece of paper. He gave it to her father, and on it were drawn 3 coffins, much like those discovered on Arthur's Seat, with the dates 1837, 1838, and 1840 written underneath. In each of those years, they experienced a death in the family, and at the funeral of his brother, who was the last to die in 1840, the strange man appeared, glaring at the recently bereaved. That was the last time they saw him. Now, it's entirely possible that these are coincidences, but it is certainly quite a strange tale, isn't it? As to the actual purpose of these coffins, well, nobody knows. There are several theories, of course. One is that when a sailor or friend living overseas died, they would be given an honorific burial through these dolls, while another simply states that they were lucky talismans used by the sailors who would frequent the ports of Edinburgh. Perhaps the most intriguing of the rumours concerns the famous Edinburgh grave robbers Burke and Hare, who would kill vagrants and sell their bodies to the university for dissection. It has been suggested that each doll could represent one of their victims. Of course, this is a pleasing gesture, but it raises more questions about who would do this kind of thing. There has never been a consensus as to the purpose of the dolls, and it is very possible that they may just well be toys. And I suppose that brings us full circle. I can still check if we have one out the back. No? Well, all right. Go ahead and try elsewhere. I hope that you find what you're looking for.